Okay, we alive again. It's week 3, yay! And we're gonna watch replays and stuff again. Second Impact, the third. So in case you guys are just joining us, I am super fucked up right now. I haven't slept in a long time. I'm not gonna lie, this is just because I know I'm going to upload this to YouTube later, and I want the people watching there not to just think I'm fucking cracked out. There is a reason, and it's because I haven't slept in quite a while. So, yeah, I haven't slept in a while, okay? I haven't slept in like, 30 plus hours, so I'm pretty fucked up right now. I'm, just putting that out there. Anyways, so we're gonna try and make this not 3 hours like it usually is, and maybe do an hour or something. Okay, fine, only like 24 hours. Whatever, it's, okay. Alright, so, hey, what's up, ZZKY? We're gonna watch some replays. Yes, sirree. Let's get right to it. The first replay set is by Drapopi, and I believe Drapopi has 0 specifications. Shame on him for subject spelling it as 2ND impact rather than the SECOND variant. Brett, I went to work while you were awake, got home, and yes indeed. Okay, so let's take a look at the replay, shall we? Not even going to, okay, cool. He's playing Alex. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and watch his he's playing a lot of Alex. Well, okay, we'll just watch all of these and we'll just, watch them and we'll talk about them afterwards. Oh, alright. So, 3K, 2.5K, 2.5K, 2.5K. So, Drapopi here playing Infinite Justice. Tried to get a block or something, gotta, walk forward. Or something like that. I should probably be doing this in 60 FPS instead. Maybe I should reset this. I'm too lazy. Whatever. Next one then. Someone remind me next time. Set 60. Very dangerous. Well, it comes out of that okay. Would be nice to see a little more confirmed from that BR, but it's okay. So, liberal amount of everything, gets his backpack back. That's all good and dandy. Well, he hasn't taken any damage, so, at least that's okay. How's his partner doing? He's taking damage. That's, A-okay. He's running really low on ammo, and that's kind of a problem. Random MA mode. No lane punch. Oh, no. Alright. That's a little bit unfortunate. 30 is really good. 30 is enough. Alright, so this is alphing. But 60 FPS is always hyper. So the Skycrawler guy at full Gundam 930. Some I don't know. There's some JP tier naming schemes, but whatever. So he's at 358. His partner now on his last life, his second life, doing pretty well. So they're just doing really well here, right? I mean, look at this. Strike Noir is probably going to die pretty soon, but Drapopi is taking a little bit of damage of his own. But his overcost will be not as bad, at least. Now this is, oh my god, very dangerous activate, but he gets away with it, so that's cool. Okay, that's good. So he saw, whoa, scary. Oh no, but, so at least he saw that, he wasn't gonna die. And all of a sudden, oh my god, MMA, please don't do that. Oh no, okay, so, a barely salvaged situation. We'll just keep moving on. Actually, since this is the only IJ replay, I believe, that was submitted, A, don't go into MA mode. B, try and use your boomerang more for landing punishes and anti-melee and stuff. C, try not to actually use your lifter. Like, you use your lifter a lot. It's like not really worth it. And yes, charge shot more. You run out of ammo all the time. You're running out of ammo like all the time. You're just like constantly like 1 BR, right? And you know, shooting a lot and frequently has its advantages, and we've talked about them in the past. There's nothing necessarily too wrong about that, but you know, you would be at much better ammo if you just use your charge shot. And your charge shot's really good. It's one of the best charge shots in the game, in my opinion. So that's unfortunate. John Jong Han. Oh, okay, good confirm. All right. So I think a little bit. I'll say right here. I'll pause right here. You know, a little bit of television here. Like Versago is clearly right in front of your face, and you're not like looking at him. So really dangerous. You should try and really respect distance a bit more. So you know. And also, this map is really dumb. I'm not gonna really talk about that, but this map's dumb. So you know, like Versago, for a lot of the last like 10 seconds of this match, has actually been closer than God Layton. So it's important to kind of be aware of that, and you know, have that spacing awareness, because the closer person is gonna be the more threatening. You know, regardless of suit. As right now, he could probably melee you, and you really can't do anything about it, and you might have been able to sense that that was going to happen had you been looking at him, but we only really have the faintest inkling of what was going on with Versago and your partner from the mini-map and just, you know, from the corner of the screen. So here he's going to cut you, and, you know, well, at least, you know, you're using your Hayato and you're getting this landing punish there. Very nice dodge. This is pretty psychic. Whoa, so really scary, right? UBC. That could have been avoided, right? So don't boost back. If you're gonna boost, then boost left or right. That's good. Now, the most important thing is, yes, you used your Hayato. And, oh, it hits, that's good. In terms of health, you guys are just really hard ahead, and these guys are just, you know, pressing buttons, so not really much to say here on this replay. This stage is really dumb. I'd like to see you do a really nice activate and finish this match off. Do it for me, make me proud. You're in green lock though. Okay, this is okay though. I mean, you know, ooh, no. Waste. Don't waste your activate like that. Yeah, that is totally unnecessary. It's pretty like over now, I think. Oh, as long as you can use your Hayatos, yeah. You just like wake up Hayato, no problem. Your partner is, you know, doing some monkey business, and oh, that's okay. So you know, if you are in that kind of situation where you're just spamming a lot and you know, you're just gonna spam a lot and just try and YOLO it, save your Hayato for the end, because the important thing about the Hayato is, like, Hayato is so good because as an assist, it shoots the volley in staggered shots. Yes, I did Nemo. I did see it. It shoots the volley in staggered shots, which are perfectly timed such that it's actually quite difficult to avoid as the defending player, unless they're like, you know, doing side steps or stuff. So it's perfect. Wow, 19 wins. It's perfect for like those kind of overheat moments where both players are just really out of boost because you just spent all of your boost dodging each other, and then you throw out Hayato and it's literally like unavoidable and uses just free damage. So if you're gonna throw something out with your death throws, yeah, it's something like that, you know. That's gonna hit. So that's really one of the most powerful uses for Hayato, is this kind of like overheat or close to overheat. You know, you basically, what you're doing is you're trading your boost for theirs. You're saying, oh, I'm gonna attack you, spend this much boost, and I don't know about that counter. Watch out behind you, scary. Oh wait, whoa, yeah. So like, I don't know what this guy was doing, but he was like on top of you. So, you know, really try and pay attention to the other dude. When you're looking at like this strike noir, you should also be thinking, okay, where is Beriga here? I am not even talking about comp. just talking about micromanagement, because you know these team comps are pretty free for all. You can just do whatever you want. You're 2000 suit, right? So you know, Dropopi is at least doing a good job of managing his health pretty decently. Like he knows he's not trying to overcost. I'd say honestly, this counter shenanigan is pretty not worth it. And this is just matchup experience. There's just no way you're gonna catch Strike Noir in that kind of situation when he's just spinning around you. You probably won't even get him here. Yeah. And good melee. I like that melee. Miraculously, wow, that happened at the same time that Berga was doing his assist. So you're actually able to escape Berga's assist. Now, the important thing is you have... Okay, so I like this. This is pretty okay. Hayato there is, you know, a little bit inefficient, but it's not a big deal. Good. Your other RX-78 partner. Ooh. So this is good, right? Not overextending against this Noir. Noir is literally at 1 HP, but you know, it's pretty hard to catch him, but it looks like random straight BR hits him anyways. So this map, this replay, well, I would say overall, it's because he's a new type thug, so he shoots behind his back. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really, your Vernier goes off anyways. It's just like, just cool. Char does it too. So, you know, we're just going to take a look at all these RX-78 replays and... Oh, okay. So there's only 2 RX-78 replays. So, in terms of RX-78, I will say just, you know... I mean, it's a fundamental suit. You know, I could easily say, you know, oh, learn Javelin combos or blah, 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 blah. Not really important, you know. Just, I think the biggest thing we're seeing in a lot of these games, generally as a player, is you got to work on your map awareness. Map awareness is really useful. Well, it's more than useful, it's important, is what I meant to say. Hey, it's Enron and Lost Confused. So, this is some gaff casuals. Who's your partner? I don't know. So, Alex is a pretty weird suit. I don't know if the Dropopi actually knows how to play Alex very well, so, you know, I'm probably going to say something along the lines of, well, you know, you just need to play the suit more and understand how to play this suit specifically, because it's difficult. Nice. That's unfortunate, but you know, you get the down priority is actually okay. Oh, okay. That's kind of a problem. Okay, yeah. So you can actually de-equip your armors here. I would probably de-equip. Yes, I would de-equip. Like once you know you're... Yeah, see, this is actually quite a problem. So you know, Alex armor there, I understand that you probably were like, well, I'm really low, so I'll just kind of use this as protection. No, because actually the armor gets you killed, like it did there. The armor will actually get you killed more than it will help you overall in the neutral game, because you move so slowly, everything else is just bad. And you don't get access to your good main. So, generally you want to not be in the armor mode, so you can actually cancel your melees into AC. So when you landed that armor BBBB on Unicorn, you could have done BBBB AC and actually just taken that off. Now, of course, you're leaving yourself open to anybody who's trying to cut you, but if you had known that no one was going to cut you, which no one did, you could have just AC'd. Even if you didn't, though, you know, at the end after the knockdown, just take the armor off, and then I'd probably just suggest backing off. Maybe do some Oki with assist, but, you know, doing Oki is kind of scary when you're Alex. You don't have that many tools. You really want to be a new type and do something tricky with BC. There's nothing entirely wrong with that. In terms of health, you know, you've died once already, and your partner, Masala, is doing really, really well. So at this point, I would suggest, you know, playing D. That's what you should be thinking about is, you know, health cost. And of course, like, oh, Lost Confused is at 50%. Be really nice to overcost him, but you know, you guys are just playing the neutral game pretty well, and you guys are kind of ahead. Yeah, you could have actually just shot some mains. So, oh, it looks like Enron's just taking a ton of damage. So this is, you know, quite fine, right? You're not dealing damage, but you're not taking it. This is quite fine. They're just getting hit by missiles over and over again, right? I mean, if you're ahead, you know, you don't need to do anything risky. Oh, okay. And a melee bar, just be careful about that melee. So I like this is okay. You should take it off though. Well, okay, so Enron doesn't know how to respect armor, but I'll still say nonetheless, you should not be doing what you're doing right now. So, you know, this is actually not helping. This is doing more harm than good. But you take it off, and that's good. Anyways, with Alex, you want to be careful with this map. This, it's so slow. It's actually not very cut resistant at all. And you know, I would recommend if you think you're gonna get cut, try and rainbow step earlier because it is quite poor for that. Now, it looks like Enron did die first, so, you know, your chances that... So this is good, that's really good, it's exactly what you want, but this, yeah, it's a little bit, pretty gambly. Now, yeah, he doesn't really, I don't know, you know, Enron just getting hit by a bunch of random stuff. I mean, if you ever works, it's okay, but, yeah. Yeah, there's not really much else to say about this. Oh, that's Mecha. Okay, I know Mecha. Yeah, okay. Time up. Time up. Well, I don't know. Not much to say about this. Just gonna move forward. More Alex. All right, we'll watch the rest of this. Is like Alex, right? So we'll watch the last one. There's a lot of things you should never do. It's like what you should never do in fighting games. A lot of things. Randomly hold forward, which randomly holding forward instead of blocking is something that makes absolutely zero sense in a fighting game. But a lot of people do the equivalent of it in this game. Alright, so it starts off with removal of the shield. So one of the big things, yeah, so that's good, right? Not getting a knockdown is not a good idea, but you know, okay. So you sacrificed your, wow, Simo just YOLOing. Ow. Okay. Well, the biggest thing I think you need to work on in terms of character suit specifics is you don't use your main. So your main's actually pretty decent. Should, like, you know. Yeah, your main is really not terrible. I was gonna say it's really good, but it's not really good. But it gets the job done. It covers ranges that you can't otherwise cover. Nice BC because I don't know, Simo just wasn't paying attention. This is good, yeah. So you do also need to learn combos. So BBB doesn't knock down. So you know, try to do rainbow step it to extend your combo. And this, yeah, I would like to see an activate or something. You do have an activate. So you know, chasing. So this works, but you have an activate too. And oh, is this gonna be a problem? Okay. All right. So in terms of Alex, get used to playing without the boxes. Only throw the boxes up, you know, when you need them, or if you have a plan. You know, try and use BC to landing punish. BC is probably the move that you have with the best guidance. So I know that it seems like Drapopi, you're using the assist a lot to landing punish, but the assist guidance actually not quite. It's not so good, and the guidance, the startup's also quite poor. Honestly, you want to use the assist just to put more shit on the screen and force movement and stuff like that, you know. But your BC is actually one of your better tools. It has armor on startup, and well, it's just generally really good. It's decently fast, knocks down a hit, does an okay amount of damage for 1k. Again, auto block and decent guidance. Something a lot of the suits don't actually have is just a very straightforward on demand, because it's not a charge shot, right? It's actually just BC. So it's really good, and definitely try and focus on using BC more. Also learn combos with Alex, because you keep dropping this, like, you know, 5 BBB. So, you know, 5 BB rainbow step, BBB, something like that. is probably, you know, good enough, or, you know, stuff with 6B. Boost dash melee combos are pretty good with Alex too if you want to learn those. So, you know, Alex specific stuff. In terms of health, you know, a lot of these are really one-sided fights, so it's really hard to talk about cost when, you know, they just get hit. A lot of this is people just getting hit. You know, like, you know, Enron just like running into your boxes and all that kind of stuff. So not really much to address there. People are getting hit, so if they're getting hit, that's pretty much all that's going on there. They got hit. And, you know, I would say just in terms of melee, you're being, I think, a little bit too, you know, you're overextending quite a bit. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So, you know, hard as a beginner to really know or understand the impact of that until you just have people avoid your melee. So not much to say there other than, you know, something you'll acquire via experience. But I think the more important thing was some of these replays with like RX-78 and these more straightforward suits, because, you know, Alex is really weird suit, so, you know, you're just kind of sticking with your Alex game plan, which is kind of be annoying. But definitely use your main. I didn't see you use your main, so use your main. Your main is important. But with RX-78, you know, I think some of your movement needs a little work. I would suggest, in general, try to incorporate boost tops a little bit more. It's really good for Alex as well, so not just with RX-78, but, you know, generally boost topping is strong with things like machine guns and unangle abusive attacks, so those are good. But again, watch your map awareness. So, you know, a lot of time you seem to ignore people who get closer to you, or, you know, stay on somebody as they move farther away and someone else comes close in. You know, you can't just ignore that person. You need the information. At least try and tab in and see what the hell's going on, and tab out if you really want to hunt this dude. But, you know, if you're looking at some guy and his partner is in between you, in all practicality, there's just no way you're going to actually hit that other dude unless you have some wonky tool without getting intercepted. That's why he's running away. He's actually putting himself, you know, behind his partner. So his partner is probably going to try and attack you, because his partner is going, hey, this guy's not even looking at me. He's like right next to me. Because even if you're not looking at that dude, that guy is looking at you because you're the closest person. So even if you have some desire to, for example, you know, just RTSD on some other dude in the back as he's running away, which sometimes is important. Sometimes you just don't give a fuck about the other guy and try and win, right? Winning is, you know, nice. But that dude is certainly looking at you. Regardless of whether or not you are looking at him, he is looking at you, right? So he's probably going to do something, and if you don't see it, you're just going to get hit, and, you know, you don't want to just gamble on, you're basically closing your eyes and just hoping I don't get hit. That's something you never want to do if you can help it, right? You never want to get into the situation where you're like, I hope that I don't get hit. There's something out there. It's firing at me from somewhere. I just hope I don't get hit, right? You don't want to be in that situation if you can help it. So one of the ways to avoid that is just look. You know, again, doesn't mean you need to focus all your attention on him, but you need info. You need info. You can't just, you know, close your eyes and hope you don't get hit. Sometimes it works, but, you know, if the other person knows what they're doing, it's going to just result in you getting hit a lot. And again, these cost comps, I'm not really going to talk about much here, because, well, you're playing 2K, and, you know, your goal is, oh, is the other guy more costly than me? You know, I hope he takes less damage. Most of the time, your partners seem to be doing the good job of spacing themselves right and stuff. So, you know, it feels like a lot of these matches, your partner is actually doing a good job of, you know, synchronizing his health with you. So, you know, no big real problems occur. I would say overall, you're not making too many mistakes there. You're not like rushing in when, you know, you're about to overcost your partner or anything like that. So that's not really a big problem. I would say the big problem, or at least I'm not going to say it like it's, you know, emergency, but probably the biggest thing I would suggest working on is map awareness. Get used to toggling your camera. And if you watch other people play, people who've played a while, they like, you know, they look everywhere because it's free. It's a free tool, right? You sacrifice almost nothing by looking at the other dude. Your suit's still facing wherever he's facing, you know. You can do it in the middle of so many things, and it's just free information. It's really important. You know, the more information you get in this game, the better off you are, and a lot of this game is just trying to figure out how to be better at getting info. You know, acquiring info about your surroundings is super important. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say about Drapopi's matches. I'm just gonna move on again. I'm gonna move really fast, or at least faster than normal, because I'm just super tired, and I want to try and not make this 3 hours long. We've already spent actually 26 minutes or so on Drapopi, so let's move on, shall we? I don't even know whose this is, so yeah, like I have the folder, but it's called PS3, and I was too lazy to label it, so it's just going to be a happy surprise when we go ahead and, well, when this, there we go, when we go ahead and pop it in. So okay, it's okay. At least these things are small, 7 megabytes. I don't think anyone's ever going to complain about that. Try again, try again, try again. Ah, there we go. There's no saved data. I know that. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna guess whose this is. I really don't know, so yeah. I predict it will be... Oh wow, this... Wow, that... Damn, that thing connected fast. Alright. I'm gonna guess this is Kumo Jockeys. That was an entirely random guess. If I'm right, well, it doesn't really matter. I was about to start saying things about Kumo Jockey, and I was like, wait a minute, no. It's not necessarily Kumo Jockey's replay. What are you doing, Brett? We have like 4 or 5 other replays. Oh, we on Dominion mode, thank you. It doesn't really matter because I was just loading the replay anyway, so. Water. Alright, be careful. Do not attempt to ride giant robots in real life, etc., etc. Alright. Let's see. I was entirely wrong. This is... Oh, God. I was like, that's so many replays. Wait, is this Kumo Jockeys? Damn it, it's not. There's like almost all these have Kumo Jockey except one. What? But this one doesn't even have you in it. It's not you. This is Prototype. Man, you guys all fucking play it. You just send me like... Man. You guys should just like collaborate together and just... Like, for you guys... Yeah, for you guys should just like play a bunch of games, submit those replays, and then just all be like, look at these replays. This is all of us playing. Alright, so this is Prototype. I do not believe he sent in any like specifics, but I will double check. Yeah, no. Alright, so wait. Okay, yeah, there's Prototype, and then there's Prototype version, which is, you know, Simo. Alright, so Prototype playing Zakukai. Yeah, gets that Zunda. And here he's charging up Charge Shot. He's gonna pop it. Alright, this is... Oh, okay. So, he... yeah, that doesn't combo, but that's just something you learn. So, you know... Prototype, trying to get that last hit in. He was like, I want this melee, but you know, he's like, it's no problem. So pressure here, I like this pressure, and yes, it does connect. That's unfortunate though. I think he got boost dash melee probably by accident, so whatever. So his partner taking a lot of damage here. What's the problem? Tripopi fucked that up, but buttons. And try and pressure him or something. Oh, yeah, out of pressure. So you know, Prototype doing really good, but his partner died, and here comes the 1v2, and gets Heat knuckled out of melee. See what it looks like. He knows how to finish that combo, but it's still looking pretty good for them. You know, I mean, Tripopi respawning, and he doesn't activate. That's, you know, a little bit greedy. In the end, this activate didn't really accomplish much. It could have been justified as, you know, well, he would have been able to finish his combo. Random pressure. You know, so what's there to talk about in this match? Well, I'll say, are there any more matches with Zaku Kai? Let's take a look. No. Okay, cool. Great. So, Zaku Kai, I want to say use your charge shot more, and make sure you are getting the most mileage out of your activate. So, you only have a limited number of your A plus B, and it's okay, but you want to try and make sure that you're at 0 on all of your non-refillables before you activate, you know, which is going to be on your, you know, second life probably. So this is actually pretty dangerous, you know. This is really dangerous. That overheat, actually, you know, you could have easily gotten Garabeat by Freedom, and again, here's a really severe overheat, and you're closing in, but okay, you land a hit. So you're deep in territory now. Okay, perfect time for yellow AC into sub, but it does not work. Okay, wake up melee, yeah. Wow. Well, do you guys just forfeit? Kumojaki like AFK? 5B, BB. I don't know what Kumojaki is doing. Yeah, this is good, yeah, okay. Well, this is really one-sided. You know, you're playing against people who are just getting hit. So, can't really talk about your interaction with your opponents in general in this match. And in terms of, you know, got late in, I would say Charge Shot A is not so good. Used it like once kind of effectively. It's not something you want to be constantly charging up. It's something that maybe, like, it happened once in there, which is, which is, you know, holding it down as you get knocked up or something and trying to do some anti-melee business. But again, just, okay, there's more God Ugly. So, you know, these are okay. Well, it looks like it's split up, so not a big deal, but you would have gotten cut there for sure due to the landing if the partner has not been split up. But, you know, yeah, like, people are just landing and you're getting hits off. It should be avoidable, so. Not much to say if people are just getting hit by random stuff you're doing. Right. Yeah, good. Ow. Yeah. When Zephyr just pressing buttons. If I recall, this is quite laggy too, so I don't know if it's really worth discussing such a laggy match. That is extremely desperate. Could have just tried to go for the melee. It would have been, you know, less risky and probably have a high rate of actually succeeding. Alright, now this is not the end of the world, but, you know, I don't know if Prototype was AFK there. Prototype, you have more health, you know. Only now, probably, you realizing that, that you have, you know, less health than your 1K partner. You know, wow, I'm just fucking, I'm so super fucked up right now. Jesus Christ. Anything else I want to talk about with these? I'm gonna skip God Lane. Okay, I'm gonna watch one more God Lane. I'll watch the last one. So, God Lane, I would just say your movement again needs work. You overheat a lot. So just fundamental movement still needs work. You know, you're being really, really aggressive with your BRs at times where there's no real clear reason, you know, why. You know, obviously if it's like, oh, if it's like this guy is, you know, landing, I'm just gonna spam BR so I can hit him for that last hit, then that's great. But you know, these guys like moving around pretty calmly, and you know, you tend to throw out like, you know, BR, and then you try and, you know, hope to rip something with a split card. So here ends up being pretty good, but luckily Thug does not punish you because he probably didn't notice. So that rebound is sad as well. But I mean, that's the point of the suit. Okay, so some okay sidestepping, but ultimately, you know, you didn't have enough boost to try and get the jump out, so you just get sidestep with stuff was quite clunky. Also, do remember that one good way to extend your ammo, if you're having ammo problems like you are here, is if you do connected BR, try and combo into melee. It's generally also like more damage if you can get it. And yeah, like, you know, that's what's gonna happen. So, you know, also things like that assist, you can just melee him. You know, you should way too late on that. But you know, they're just trying to kill Kumo right now. Yeah, it's good. So, you know, Proto getting those nice BR, then here comes his activate. See, here you want to just melee. You shouldn't let him out of your sights. Honestly, like, aside from Mary Jane, no one else is supposed to... Whoa. What the hell was I... What the hell was I saying? What have I been saying for, like, last, like... 30 seconds? Okay, yeah, I don't know. I was about to say something about Spider-Man, and I don't remember why. I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, there was a reason. The sentence was going to be, aside from Mary Jane, no one's supposed to know your identity. I'm trying to remember why I was going to say that. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying there. I don't remember what I was saying. I was just like, words were coming out of my mouth. I think I was like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, maybe if I talk this through again, I'll remember. I would like to actually see, in terms of, as gimmicky as it is, you should go for some more split Oki. It's really good. There's no reason not to do it. But just be careful about your boost. Again, you know what, you overheat a lot. Overheat a lot with no real reason. I see overheat and you don't catch them, and nobody is really doing anything particularly vulnerable. You're just kind of spending boost. So watch that. Watch your boost consumption. Again, refer to techniques and stuff like that. And yeah, as I said before, comboing BR into melee if you know it's gonna work is really nice. Not as a reset, but as an actual combo. Actual combo is actually quite useful. Not much I have to say here. You know, these suits. It seems like you don't normally play them very often, so you know, with Zaku 3, I would say just make sure your activation timing is good. Make sure it's actually giving you back the ammo on sub, which is the most important part, and make sure you're making the best out of Charge Shot B. Other than that, you know, it's just straight up, you know, BR. You know, watch the things you've been looking out for. So, you know, look for focus. Who's looking where? You did pressure a couple times, it worked. Just be aware that it is a lot slower than the O2s or the O's and all this other business. So if you are deciding you want to use pressure, do be aware that it's a lot slower and you can get hit out of it, and you know, all kinds of stuff. That should be it. You know, again, got late. Not much to say there. So all you do is you sub, AC, and you shoot your beam rifle. But just, you know, watch out with the charge shot A's, and just focus on your spacing. You know, I mean, you're not really you know what buttons you should be pressing, right? Like, you know what buttons you should be pressing, but beyond that, you know, I'm gonna work on our fundamentals. You have a general idea that you want to hit people with lasers, but you know, aside from that, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and look at another, and it seems like I'm hella at my limit or something, as I have begun to just randomly rant about God knows why. I already forgot what I was talking about, Mary Jane and some weird crap. I don't know. I swear there was a reason. I was like daydreaming in the middle of talking. I was like hallucinating, and I don't even know. There was a reason. Alright, so that was PS4, so PS5. Okay. Ejecting this. Save to eject. Maybe we should just do ghost stories tomorrow. I'm pretty, like, super fucked. If you look at mine, look at the one with me and Sima's Shinanju and God. Okay. Okay. Let's copy. Yes. Yes. Alright. Let's pop this in. Alright. Ghost stories, please. I swear there was a reason I was starting to talk about Spider-Man. I swear to God. There was a reason. I just don't know what it was. Alright. Let's go ahead and look at the replays. Okay. This is Kumojaki? Kumojaki. I'm assuming this is Kumojaki. Could this be secretly anyone else's? No, this is Kumojaki. Okay. The Kumojaki, I think, did Kumojaki have some specific? No. Was there something? Okay, well, we'll just take a look at it. Alright. Kumojaki's been playing RX-78. Again, we've talked a little bit about RX-78 today. Again, just got a really straightforward tool. So Generally, when I see somebody playing a suit like RX-78, what I'm gonna look for is not like, does he know how to, you know, BR effectively, but, you know, so, ooh, you know, those kind of moves where you're like, fire, boost, fire, you know, those are all on-angle shots, so you don't need to cancel into another boost dash so early. And as a result, what's happened is you've overheated in the air, really high up. This is really dangerous. I mean, you're probably okay here. Right, hopefully you're not getting hit. It looks like something's firing at you, but you'll probably dodge it when you're falling. But the point is, you know, what was the goal there? You know, you put pressure on them. It was evaded, and it was easily, you know, waved off, right? And you've overheated yourself as a result. Now again, this is, so you know, this is fine. You know, you're not gonna get hit for this, but you know, overheating in general, you never want to have to do, and you're just a little behind when you do that in terms of, you know, spacing, recovery, and stuff like that. So be careful. Okay, remember one of the golden, you know, rules for movement, if you're learning, is like, you know, if you're in the air, is, do I need to boost now? Yes or no? And then if the answer is no, then you should be thinking, well, I can stay like this. Is there a reason for me to boost? And then yes, okay, I'll boost. Otherwise no, then you just keep going. And then, you know, until you either land or decide that it's not good to land, and you move again, you know. So instead of like literally burning all of your boosts for a really, really fast, like, you know, BZ BR or something like that, just, you know, not really worth it. So again, well, that's, I can almost understand that. I would have landed personally, but yeah. So again, you know, we talked about this before in last week. Blue Destiny getting up and like right in your face, but you're looking at this other guy. You know, you gotta pay attention because, you know, you actually flew right past him, right? You could have switched to him and meleeed him. He probably would have no idea how to deal with it, right? So this is also just an offensive option too. Is you're just totally ignoring that dude. You like ignore him. He gets knocked down, and then you don't even go for him. So this is good. But, you know, high up in the air against a lot of BRs is not going to result very good. Yes, this is okay. Oh, okay, so these Furimukis. Oh, it looks like I'm your partner. Cool. Okay, well, we're pretty fucked probably. But, you know, we're looking, well, I'm doing okay here. And it's looking pretty even, so that's good, right? But that's unfortunate. So you have 75%. I am the gold frame, and I have a lot of health still. So you should be thinking, oh, I should defend. I want to use my activate smartly, you know. So he's playing back here, and, you know, watch out for Caboose massing random stuff. But Hayato, not really the game-breaking thing to throw out there that early. You know, like I've said before, you know, Hayato is kind of strong due to its way to persist after kind of a boost exchange has gone on, giving you a better idea of, you know, where was I? I forgot what I was talking about. Alright, whatever. Anyways, you know, yeah, I totally, that was just like random words, I think, I don't know. So you have an activate, it's almost full. Do you want to use it? Maybe just wait for a full and just defensive first, I don't know. Ooh, well, there's the full. I have not taken a single point of damage yet, so I actually don't know what Kumojaki wants to do here as Kumojaki. Your choices are, oh, okay, so Red lands like 75% of a combo, you finish it off, it's great. So you're not doing particularly bad here, you're just not hitting anybody, there's nothing wrong with that. If you just knock down, you know, on the ground all the time, that's when you know it's bad. There off I go, try and do something, I get cut, and you do get this cut off, but at what extent, you know, this blue-green dude's gonna wake up and I might just die here. Okay, here comes the ACs. So YOLO melee here is actually quite risky, but it does work out, so, you know, what can I say? it did work out. But, you know, meanwhile, it looks like I died on accident. I apologize for that. So that's good. Good Hayato. And you know, can you finish this off with this cut? You do. Good. You just look on the wiki, TZ. There's like all the combos on the wiki. I just do random stuff with 6B because 6B is like uncuttable. Or if they're not near you to cut, then you just cancel the BC and suck all their life away. Alright, so Kumo's playing Freedom here. Alright, well, we'll look at this Freedom match. So again, I think the biggest thing for you, Kumojaki, is you're playing too fast. Being too aggressive. You know, you're boosting like too much, basically, you know. So calm down on the boost. You can just let yourself fall. I still really do hate playing the suit just because it covers so much of the screen. I can't see what the hell's going on because his wings like cover your view. It's pretty obnoxious. Alright, and your partner's like a Delta Plus player. I don't know who it is. Probably Juggernaut. So, I mean, you know, he has some sense. Oh, am I playing Shi? Oh, no. And Kumojaki has some sense of something. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Sense of like the in and outness of this like kind of suit, or most 2K suits. They have like a good for X mode and they're good for back. They have good for what A mode and they have good for B situation. Oh, God, you know what I mean. Where was I? Wait, what was I talking about? Activates abilities. Man, I'm just fucked up right now. I don't even remember what I said like 5 minutes ago. It's what it's like to have like Alzheimer's, man. How scary. No, it's okay. Yeah. Oh God. So these kind of Furimukis too. Oops. These kind of Furimukis, you know, watch out for when you turn out. You know, I understand it's, you know, you're off angle. You need a BR. You need a BR. But if you are in the air like that, do try and correct your facing so that you never have to turn around and shot. Alright, so here comes the ready to just ruin your day. This is good. I like this camera work. This is better. That's also pretty damn good. Here comes the O. Gets wake up pressure. Literally has sex with. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. I don't. Okay. 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 We'll get another one. Alright, so, you know, 3K, 2K, 215K, 2K, you know. Luckily, you know, a lot of these players, they're finally learning how to play cost, so, you know, I don't see too big of a problem in terms of cost. It's just things like, you know, getting your angle right, like realizing you're at angle here, and, well, moving like that is one way to fix it, you know, it's not what you ever want to have to do, so. Also that, you know, understanding the impulse, not impulse, IWSP cannon or whatever it does. Obviously, your partner gets the pressure off. You should kind of look and see in the middle of your BR, whatever, what's going on there, so you know that, like, you know, your opponent isn't the one somehow stealing your. Wait, why am I talking about magic again? God damn it. Okay. You get hit by Hayato a lot. Well, you know, it just has to do with... Wait, what? Wait. You're getting hit by what cannon? Alright, well, he's doing really well. Jacoby is at like 90 feet. We'll never know. Unicorn is name. Wow, I'm just super fucked up right now. Well, I don't even know what I was saying. I was just saying something about IWSP. You're not even playing Strike. Okay. So this team is pretty funny. It's just like all about pressure. Alright, well... I yeah, I'm pretty fucked up. I have no idea, like... Alright, oh, what you get, but, you know, watch out for the building. Okay. Well, if I go to sleep now, I'm probably gonna wake up at, like, 7 AM. Okay, I'm pretty fucked up. Let's just stop this. Okay, things I do recall. I don't really remember this match at all. But Kumo, honestly, your general issue is just boost management. So it has to do with pacing. You're pacing yourself too fast. You know, you're like hyper. You're playing on fast forward. You're like shoot, 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 and like everyone else is like dodge, and then you're like I'm overheated, and they're like punish. And then, you know, and then you get knocked down. That's your biggest problem. So try and focus on just playing slower. It's easier to play fast. You know, it's really, really easy to play fast. Alright, I'm gonna stop here, I guess. I'm, like, super fucked up. So, I don't know. I guess we'll, like, watch Turn A while I eat. And then I will, like, go to sleep or something like that. I don't even know what I was saying, like, half the time. But, you know, hopefully this somehow has been useful. I'm really sad because this is like this is the one like I after like I had spread more word that like we were gonna do this shit, and of course, you know, I'm like super fucked up, so like a bunch of people are probably like, oh hey, there's this new like Gundam event that this guy is doing, and they're like, what the fuck is he doing? What the fuck is going on? Anyways, so I guess we're gonna watch Ghost Story tomorrow. I might do some impromptu continuation of this, but I won't do an official one for this. So if I didn't get to your replay, just submit it next week. I promise I will get to you. You know, if I have some random time tomorrow, you know, I don't know who's like, if you're here, you know, we might just do it without you or whatever. But you know, I'll try and maybe, you know, do some impromptu discussion or just, you know, more pop quiz and lecture stuff like we did yesterday, where we watched that replay and it just started going off about some important stuff like that. So tomorrow, Ghost Stories, I'm going to try and sleep soon and sleep forever so my schedule's not fucked up, or I'm just going to wake up hella early and we're just going to do whatever we want. Regardless, the result will be I'm sleeping for a long time. Hopefully that means I will not be super tired. So, without further ado, we're going to stop here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell. I'm just super fucking tired. Okay, I'll see you guys. I'm actually just going to stop the stream as well as the, you know, second impact section of this, because we're just going to go ahead and watch Turn A. So I'm just going to immediately go to Instagive, so to Instagive right now.